Can you switch your Medicare Supplement plan anytime? Technically, you may be able to apply for another Medicare Supplement plan at any time. But here's the part people often miss. Applying for a new plan does not always mean the insurance company must accept you. Whether you can switch and whether you will have to answer health questions usually depends on which of three situations applies to you: your Medigap Open Enrollment Period, a guaranteed issue right, or medical underwriting. Today, I am going to explain all three because Medicare Supplement enrollment does not work the same way as Medicare Advantage or Part D enrollment. And canceling the wrong policy too soon can be a very expensive mistake. Before we begin, Medicare Supplement and Medigap mean the same thing. Medigap is the federal term for Medicare Supplement insurance. These policies work alongside Original Medicare to help pay certain deductibles, coinsurance, and copayments. Now let's answer the big question. One of the biggest Medicare misunderstandings is that you can freely change your Medicare Supplement plan every fall. The Medicare Open Enrollment Period from October 15th through December 7th allows people to make certain changes involving Medicare Advantage and Medicare drug coverage. It does not automatically give everyone the right to change Medicare Supplement policies without health questions. Medicare Supplement plans are generally available for application throughout the year, but your right to purchase one and the rules the insurance company may use depend on your circumstances. There are three main ways an application may be handled: Medigap Open Enrollment, Guaranteed Issue Medical Underwriting. Let's take them one at a time. Path 1, your Medigap Open Enrollment Period. Your federal Medigap Open Enrollment Period is a one-time 6-month period. It begins the first month that you are 65 or older and you are enrolled in Medicare Part B. It does not repeat every year. For example, suppose you turn 65 in June and your Medicare Part B coverage begins June 1st. Your 6-month Medigap Open Enrollment Period would generally begin in June. During this period, you may purchase any Medigap policy sold to people in your situation in your state. The insurance company cannot deny your application because of your health, use medical underwriting to reject you, charge you more because of a current or previous health condition. There can still be rules involving coverage for certain pre-existing conditions, but the company cannot deny your application because of your health during this protected period. This is why your 6-month window is often the best time to carefully compare your options. You typically have the broadest plan selection and the strongest federal consumer protections. What if you worked beyond age 65? Your Medigap Open Enrollment Period is connected to your Part B enrollment, not simply your 65th birthday. If you delayed Part B because you had qualifying employer coverage, your one-time 6-month Medigap window generally begins when you later enroll in Part B at age 65 or older. But be careful here. Turning 65, enrolling in Part B, losing employer insurance, and qualifying for a Medicare Special Enrollment Period are related issues, but they are not all the same rule. Your exact dates matter. Can you switch policies during these 6 months? Yes. Medicare says that if you purchase a Medigap policy during your 6-month open enrollment period and decide it is not right for you, you may switch to another Medigap policy during that period. When the new policy is issued, you generally have a 30-day free look period. During that time, you may keep both policies while deciding whether to retain the new one, but you must pay both premiums for the period in which you have both policies. Do not cancel your original coverage until you have confirmed that the new policy is active and that you intend to keep it. That brings us to the second path. Path 2, a guaranteed issue right. A guaranteed issue right is a legal protection that requires an insurance company to sell you certain Medigap policies without using your health history to deny you or change the price because of a health condition. These protections apply only in specific circumstances. Examples may include situations where certain employer or union coverage ends, your Medicare Advantage plan leaves Medicare or stops serving your area, you move outside your Medicare Advantage plan service area and return to Original Medicare, a Medigap insurance company becomes insolvent or ends your coverage through no fault of your own, you exercise certain Medicare Advantage trial rights. The exact policies available and the deadlines depend on the specific guaranteed issue situation. This is important. A guaranteed issue right does not always mean you can purchase every Medigap plan on the market. Federal law may protect your right to purchase only certain standardized plans, and your eligibility for Plan C or F may also depend on whether you were eligible for Medicare before January 1st, 2020. States may provide additional protections beyond federal law. Guaranteed issue deadlines. Many federal guaranteed issue situations allow you to apply during the 60 days before your current coverage ends and up to 63 days after the coverage ends. But the timeline depends on what caused the guaranteed issue right, so do not assume every situation has identical dates. Keep copies of termination letters, plan notices, emails, claim denials, and proof showing when your coverage ended. The insurer may require documentation proving that you qualify for guaranteed issue. Medicare Advantage trial rights. Here is one example people often overlook. Suppose you joined a Medicare Advantage plan when you first became eligible for Medicare at age 65, but within the first 12 months, you decide to return to original Medicare. You may have a trial right that gives you special protection when purchasing a Medigap policy. A separate trial right may apply when someone drops an existing Medigap policy to join Medicare Advantage for the first time and decides within the first year that they want to return. These rules are very situation specific. Before leaving Medicare Advantage, verify that you have an election period allowing you to return to original Medicare, you qualify for the Medigap protection you expect, you know which Medigap policies are available, your new coverage dates coordinate correctly. Do not assume that simply leaving Medicare Advantage guarantees access to every Medigap plan. Path 3, medical underwriting. What happens when you are outside your 6-month Medigap Open Enrollment Period and you do not have a guaranteed issue right? In most states, you may still submit an application for another Medicare Supplement policy, but the insurer may use medical underwriting. Medical underwriting means the insurance company may ask questions about your health history and use its underwriting guidelines to decide whether to approve your application. Depending on the company, state, policy, and applicant, the insurer may approve the application, deny the application, charge a different premium where permitted, apply permitted rules involving pre-existing conditions. Medicare.gov states that after the 6-month Medigap Open Enrollment Period ends, insurers generally do not have to sell you a policy unless a protected circumstance applies. You may have fewer options, pay more, or be denied because you do not meet the insurer's medical underwriting requirements. Underwriting guidelines are not necessarily identical from one insurer to another. One company may evaluate an application differently from another company. That is why a health condition does not automatically tell you whether every insurer will approve or deny you. It requires a case-specific review. So, can you switch Medicare Supplement plans anytime? Here is the clearest answer. You may generally apply to switch Medicare Supplement plans at any time, but outside your 6-month Medigap Open Enrollment Period or a guaranteed issue situation, you may not have a federal right to be accepted. The insurer may require medical underwriting and may deny the application. There may also be extra protections available under state law. For example, some states have birthday rules, anniversary rules, recurring opportunities to switch plans, protections for certain people under 65, or other state-specific guaranteed issue rights. The details can vary quite a bit, so it is important to confirm the rules in your state with your state insurance department or a licensed broker who understands your local Medigap rules. Why would someone want to switch? People decide to switch Medicare Supplement policies for a lot of different reasons. Maybe the premium has gone up. Maybe another company offers the same standardized benefits at a lower price. Maybe they want a different lettered plan, or they are paying for benefits they no longer feel they need. Sometimes the policy simply no longer fits their budget or their current needs. Medicare recognizes cost, benefit needs, and changing insurance companies as common reasons people may consider switching. Remember that standardized Medigap plans with the same letter generally provide the same basic standardized medical benefits, regardless of the insurance company selling them. But premiums, pricing methods, household discounts, customer service, financial stability, rate history, and eligibility requirements can differ. The cheapest premium today is not automatically the best long-term decision. The most important safety rule: never cancel your current Medicare Supplement policy merely because you submitted an application for another one. Wait until the new insurance company has approved you. You have reviewed the policy. You know its effective date. You are confident you want to keep it. Medicare warns that once you drop a Medigap policy, you may not be able to get it or another policy back later. An application is not approval. A quote is not approval. and a conversation with an agent is not approval. Get the new coverage confirmed before ending the old policy. There are 3 main ways you may qualify to enroll in or switch Medicare Supplement plans. 1. Medigap Open Enrollment. Your one-time 6-month period beginning when you are 65 or older and enrolled in Part B. 2. Guaranteed issue. A protected right arising from certain events with strict deadlines and potentially limited plan choices. 3. Medical underwriting. Applying outside a protected period and answering health questions so the insurer can determine whether it will accept your application. Before switching Medicare Supplement policies, make sure you understand which enrollment path applies to you. The wrong assumption could leave you without the coverage you expected or unable to return to the policy you already had. For more Medicare guidance, subscribe to the channel and visit RobinsWisdom.com. See you in the next one. That's Medicare, minus the headache.